Good Monday morning, 7H. It is day 15 of at home learning. I hope that you all had a really nice weekend. The weather's starting to turn around. There's no snow. Yes. I hope you're staying safe at home, washing your hands. So let's get things started. Monday morning, First Nations Treaty Acknowledgement. Bluemore School is located on the original lands of the Anishinaabe, Cree, Oji-Cree, Dakota, and Dene people, and on the homeland of the Métis Nation. We respect the treaties that were made on these territories, we acknowledge the harms and mistakes of the past, and we dedicate ourselves to move forward in partnership with Indigenous communities in a spirit of reconciliation and collaboration. 7H, Treaty of Respect. We are 7H. Today we will respect ourselves, respect each other, and respect our environment. We will celebrate our differences and work hard for equality in our classrooms. We aren't perfect, we can learn from the past, learn from our mistakes, and protect each other in the future. Think of others, talk kindly to ourselves, our classmates, our principals, our teachers, our EAs, our secretaries, our librarian, our custodians, and our students. Encourage, collaborate, include, stay organized, ask for help, offer help, be a role model, strive for a good reputation, make someone's day better, leave our environment in better shape than how we found it. We are 7H. So, today, what I'd like you to do in ELA is I'd like you to now, those of you who have been able to complete your interview, what I'd like you to do is take your interview now and start thinking about turning that into a biography. So what I've written on the homeroom today is just a brief kind of breakdown of what the biography should look like, how it should be kind of structured. So you're going to start with a title. Come up with an interesting and engaging title that hints at your person's accomplishments. So I don't want it to just be biography and then the person's name. You guys are more creative than that. Come up with something that kind of gives you a little hint into maybe the characteristics of this person and maybe makes you really want to read what this person is all about. Paragraph 1 is your intro paragraph. So what you're going to do is you're going to introduce your person and explain why you think this person is worth knowing. You're going to start with a topic sentence. So your first sentence is kind of grabs the reader's attention and kind of states the important characteristics of your person. And then the rest of that paragraph should support your topic sentence. So I gave you a little example in here. I just made a intro paragraph if I were to write a biography about my father. So it says, my father, Bill Hutchinson, was a very patient, giving person that lived his life to the beat of his own drum. So that would be the topic sentence, kind of gives you just a really brief introduction to who I'm talking about and why you should be interested in reading this. What does that mean to be to live to the beat of his own drum? But he's patient and giving. I want to find out why. So then you briefly kind of touch on why that person is patient, why that person is giving, and why he beats to his own drum. So then I've kind of described those reasons in the rest of the topic paragraph that kind of support the topic sentence. So he would work for hours helping his children with homework at the kitchen table after he worked a long day at his job. That kind of supports the patience and the giving. He also volunteered as a Cub Scout leader, baseball coach, and worked as an elected school trustee in the Interlake School Division for many years. Again, that supports his patience, how he is a giving person. He also enjoyed building things from recycled material he found around the yard. They often looked horrible but functioned well. That speaks to the beat of his own drum. He was never bothered by others or his outward appearance and didn't strive for material things. Again, supporting the living life to the beat of his own drum. Bill traveled a lot in his early 20s and learned a lot from a variety of different cultures and countries. He would often entertain others with silly or odd stories from around the globe. Bill Hutchinson was a man of many strengths and just as many weaknesses, but he will always be known for a strange sense of humor and caring soul. So that whole sentence kind of wraps up. It touches on all the points in the topic sentence, and then that final sentence just kind of reiterates again, yes, he's patient, he's giving, he's an interesting person. Then paragraph 2 is when you start to get into the information. So you start, a biography is always written chronologically, which means starting from the earliest point and moving towards present time and then into the future. So it kind of runs along a timeline. So paragraph 2 is all about the early life to adulthood. To adulthood. Obviously, if you're interviewing someone that is maybe not an adult yet, they're younger, you're going to have to split that life up even smaller. So you're going to talk about early childhood, elementary school, middle school, high school. Maybe there's someone that's just in high school. That's how you're going to kind of split it up. You want to always split up whoever you're interviewing you should be able to split up their life into early life, middle life to present, and then what they want to do in the future. So paragraph 3 is adulthood to present, and then paragraph 4 is what they plan on doing in the future, and then your summarization of kind of how you feel about that person, and you kind of restate what you mentioned in your introduction paragraph, but in a different word. So then I gave you an example again. I restated what the topic sentence was. My father, Bill Hutchinson, was a very patient-giving person that lived his life to the beat of his own drum. And then I gave you an example of a concluding sentence which would restate the same thing in different words. So through his actions and the experience he created as a father, Bill Hutchinson will always be known for his patience, generosity of spirit, and original perspective on the world. So basically saying the exact same thing, just with different words. I've also included a link to a YouTube video that gives a really good breakdown of how a biography should be written. Please watch that. You could pause it, read through it. It's very short, but there's a lot of information in there. And then I've added mug number 11, so back to some paragraph editing today. And for that was ELA. For math, I'd like you to we're going to try and do most of our work just on Khan Academy. I'd really like you guys to put in some time. You get to decide what topics you want to work on, but I'd really like you to do about 30 minutes a day in Khan Academy. So that's what's been posted on the classroom. For those two, I've seen for VisCom, I've got quite a few found color wheels, which looked awesome. So I hope you guys make sure you get that done. You have until May 1st for that. I put a due date on the ELA, the biography, as May 8th. So I'd like you to get those biographies done by May 8th. Remember, the schedule now is Monday to Thursday is ELA, math, social studies, and science. So please check the social studies and science classrooms today to get your updated material and assignments. And that, I think, is all. I will be online very shortly, and we will have a little class discussion. Hope you're all doing well. Miss you guys. Bye.